Alright then, I finally set up my new recording gear and stuff like that, because I haven't uploaded in a long time, because I'm lazy as fuck. But anyway, I promised one friend that I would show off my server at the moment. This is not my current server, like this is the same map, but it is a long time ago. So what I'm gonna do, just because I like it myself, is I'm gonna walk around in this old version of my server map, and then I'm gonna switch between the gameplay right now and the gameplay when I'm walking in my server as it is today. So I think that's pretty fun. So I'm just gonna walk up my tower, I'm just gonna look around, and I'm gonna stand on some key points. And from there I'm going to going to switch from games. So this gameplay, this is my old server. This is when I started. You see a few houses and this gigantic tower. This is actually the first thing that I built. This is what it looks like. I'm just gonna walk inside. See, there's a sheep there for some reason. Just a quick thing I'm gonna show upstairs. So this is what it looked like now, what it looks like in the past, what it looked like in the past, Jesus. Time to climb up. Every 4 directions, like you see this right here. Oh wait, I actually changed this. Fuck. But yeah, so this is this angle. As you can see, there's NPCs walking down there. Off to the next one is gonna be this one, as you can see. There's this hill right there, and a few things that I haven't really changed. This is point 2. As you can see, there's a lot more here. Alright, so then to the next one. This is the farm. I was very proud of this when I built it. So this is point 3. And yeah, there's a lot more. You can see the farm is renovated. That's the ugliest building I built. I'm still gonna keep it. Oh, that was cringy. Anyway. So yeah, this is still the same thing pretty much, but yeah. And you can see that once again a lot has changed. If you can see, wait, look at where I'm looking right now. You see that at the end of the boat, and then even more in front there's a desert, and you can see, you know, I'm just gonna walk there. Oh fuck, no! Now I'm going to run there. Just gonna walk through this shit right here, yeah. I didn't even remember what this looked like, actually. I didn't even remember that this was actually water. This is what it looks like now. It's pretty cool, pretty neat, I think. Alright, so now my server. Beep. So yeah, that's that was the difference, and of course I am in a server now. I spent more time on plugins than on actually building stuff. That's why only this village almost has been finished. But I also added fun stuff, like let's see, I have a dungeon here. It's a one-way cave that I've actually made myself using some terraforming plugin. You come in this goblin cave, you can actually defeat these goblins and they will attack me, as you can see. If you kill them you get loot, but I'm not actually strong enough to kill this guy. So yeah, you have enemies and you can kill them. Of course I make Oh god, it's a wild Steve. Ooh, those are very dangerous. No, just kidding, it's actually his skin didn't load. But anyway, yeah, you can get the loot from them, or you can go to the wild now, and you can access the shop and sell the things that you get from NPCs or from the wild for money. And as you can see, there's the lava lord. This guy is pretty insane. Haha, you fools, what he says in the chat. So if you're done with that, or if you just decide to not attack him at all, this is my first dungeon, by the way, so don't blame me on anything. Then you have one more goblin here who walks in circles, and if you come near, he will attack you, of course. And then you go back up again, you jump over this one-way edge right here, whatever. To Robinian, boom, there we are again. So that's pretty cool. You have guards, and there's people in shops everywhere. So for example, if I go to the bookstore, there will probably be people here. Yeah, there's two travelers here that say stuff. Alright, I guess they don't talk then. These are the only ones that don't talk, apparently. But I also have shops in Robinian, and the prices here are lower, so I've got kind of an economy thing going on, so that you actually have a reason to come back here. So, for example, if you want to buy saplings, you can go into the store with this guy who says you can grow these yourself. And you can buy them here for a certain amount of money, and I am currently 297 coins rich, so I can buy one of those oak saplings. Here you can teleport to other places. For example, you can teleport to Old Robinian, where I have this place that used to be Robinian, which is my village, but it got destroyed by mobs and Herobrine, and I don't know what's all in the lore. I still have to write this story, pretty much. Wow, boom. There we are, back in Robinian on the boat. So, you can also go to the wild, and you can do factions, which I have to say that everything, like almost everything about factions, if not everything, is already working, so that's pretty neat. You can go to the steering wheel and teleport to a random location. There's a lot of plugins that I use. Oh, okay, you can't see that. I can show you here in my server file. These are all the plugins that I'm using right now. All these jar files here are a plugin one each. So that is that. I am such a fucking nerd. Then you have the nether portal. I was planning for people to be able to buy things here very cheap, and then maybe some nether event that you can walk all the way in here and teleport to the nether and maybe defeat monsters there, or I don't know what. So there's a shitload of other things. So there's a lot of shitload... There's a lot of shit... Okay, that was wrong. There's a shitload of other things that you can also do. For example, well, if you want to know everything you can do, you can look into the guide that I've made myself. It was a painful thing. There's also a factions tutorial book that you can get at the spawn of the wilderness. You can sit, which is a really cool feature. Not only do you have NPCs that for some reason don't always want to load their skin, you also can sit down on stairs like as if they were chairs and stuff like that. So you can duel people with /duel, you can, it's all written in the guide, so there's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot more than just this village that I want to build. Like, I actually am planning for a storyline. You can just read the story about the world around you, and I'm trying to make a lot of other things, a lot of other places, like a war world where you can actually fight a shitload of NPCs and burning cities. And hell, I have so many dreams right now, but maybe my best thing is that you have Nicky right here. This guy, he's so kind. You can actually sit down and buy a drink from this guy. You can drink it all up. You know, just getting drunk in Minecraft, because why the fuck not? This is amazing. But yeah, anyway, the idea, everything is still turning. The idea of this server is really that I'm gonna put it public someday, and people will be able to spawn at the spawn, and then just go to the wilderness and play factions, stuff like that, in a server that is well arranged, and that you can just have fun with your friends. And if you get tired of just playing factions, you can use the shop as a helping tool to gain power. You can make your own faction, of course, but you can also just return to Robinian, maybe go to some cool other places, find some cool NPCs and stuff like that. So I'm really enjoying this server. Making this server is a really fun thing to do, even though it seems like an endless grind. Still, I really love it. So this is my server at the moment. I'm sure that I forgot to show a shitload of stuff, but this is what I'm going to show for now. And well, see you guys in the next one. Just to show off my editing skills real quick, I'm gonna put an explosion. You see that crane right there? It's gonna explode, motherfucker! Yeah!